it seems that nowadays in the modern time, maybe traditionally would have been martial arts very closely linked with religious practice and spirituality, but nowadays it kind of lost this idea mainly in other sides. But in Malaysia, Indonesia, is it still very preserved, this idea in Silat community?
Yeah, nowadays world, people live in chaos, here and there, and people tend to lose their humanity, and that's why we need this kind of spiritual part, silat, But back in Malaysia, Indonesia, the Malay Archipelago, Singapore, Brunei, some Philippines, Thailand, where they always practice the authentic silat, which teaches the very essence of silat. You be a very good person, you learn how to be a good silat exponent, silat expert, but at the same time you be a religion guide you to be a good person, that's about it. But there's so many arts up there in Malaysia, especially in the villages, where the old people, old generation, they're still there, teaching these younger boys, younger people. We do hope that this art is, going to stay there for, I don't know, as long as it can, Yeah.
Amazing. The people, in recent years, I think Silat became quite popular. Before, in the West, at least, people, I think they didn't know so much about it, but it's actually very old and very authentic.
Yeah, I think apart from the art also, even though it's very old, I think it's the beautiful of the the beautiful of the art, the movement. It's very different. It's kind of different from the Japanese art, from the Chinese art. It's very different because it's all about adab. It's all about adab. Even the way kicking, we are punching, the way we enter the gelanggang, the way we, entry, exit, in and out of the gelanggang, there's adab, the adab between the students, adab between students and the guru, So there's so many. What do you call it? What? It's not rules, but more to akhlak, akhlak and adab, Instead, together with ilmu, that will make the students better person. Yeah, that's about it. It's all about adab. That's why we call it silat. Seni Silat, the Seni is art, art, and art is not only about kick and punch, it's about the the real you, the art of being a better person, yeah.
So that's why it's very attractive.
That's why it's very attractive. I don't know. yeah. Maybe that's one of the factor, Yeah, a part of the movement itself, So different silat style will give you different perspective of silat, They have their own perspective, they have their own philosophy, they have their own techniques and everything, Yeah, there's so many of them, and you can see the very diverse of, styles, techniques and everything, even the spiritual part also, Yeah. It's different. Yeah. That makes it beautiful.
Amazing. What can you say something about what these guiding principles like ilmu, adab? What do they mean in Silat?
Come again?
Like this, you mentioned these kind of principles that are guiding it, like adab, ilmu.
Yeah.
I think you said. What is the akhlaq? Yeah. What is the meaning of these principles?
It means, one of the factor is religion, You need a religion. You need a religion. And mostly in Malaysia, we are Muslims, Islam. So Islam teaches about peace, about being a good human to another human, about being a good human to the God, And that's about it. together with the art. So that religion will teach you the adab, the akhlaq, how to how to mix around with your peers or with your guru. There's adab. There's adab. It's all about adab. Adab, akhlaq, ilmu. Ilmu without adab, you're nothing actually. Ilmu without adab, you're nothing. Akhlaq is the way you behave. Is the way you behave. The way you carry yourself. The way you carry yourself among your peers. The way you carry yourself with your guru, and the way you carry yourself to the whole community. That's about it. That's about it.
Oh yeah, fighting aspects of Silat Sendeng. You said you can fight with weapons. You can fight with how does it actually look like in a sense? Like what aspects does it cover of a combat?
Okay, because of the position, slanted position of Sendeng, the Sendeng position. So mostly we are actually a close quarter combat, whether you're with bare hand or with weapon. Always the distance, close quarter combat we call it. So whatever you do, whatever we move, bare hands or weapons, is all in slanted Sendeng position. So together with the philosophy of the Sendeng and philosophy of the weapons itself, you need to know your weapons. You need to understand your weapon that you are using, whether the short one or the long one, the kris, the karambit or the sword, machete, or the stick, tongkat, whatever, So, or the thigh, the tekpi. So you need to understand the specs of your weapons and what it can do, what it can't do, You see? So that will be taught during the class. Yeah, that is the aspect of the. There's so many factors actually, but that one it will be taught during the class actually. Yeah.
And it has so many varieties of weapons because it's a combat art.
Yeah. There are around, I think, about 9 and 10. Yeah, types of weapons. Yeah. You don't need to master all. Maybe you take a few of them. It's good enough. But at least the basic one, like the tongkat, the stick, or the kris, karambit, tumor ladder, the machete, see, and the sword and the shield. That will be the highest level one, sword and the shield. Yeah, because it goes with the philosophy. Philosophy is very high, so you need to understand all the philosophy, the movements, to move around with a sword, with a shield, the perisai. So the rest of them, I think it takes about 1 year or 2 years. You can learn about few types of weapons. Yeah. But nowadays, because of the time constraint, normally we will conduct some kind of a short seminar or crash course, for certain type of weapons, So we just take about 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 days. Then we teach, for example, we teach kris, So we will gather all the students in one place, and then we teach them every aspect of the kris, the berabat, the dance, the tari, and then all the gloat, the way how you step, how you block, how you move using that particular weapon. So it's easy, it's easier like that. So we choose maybe weekends, ask them to come, and then we gather at one place, and teach them every aspect of that particular weapon, and that's about it. So when they go back, and then they just practice. You see, so simple as that. So maybe in some other time we decide, maybe we teach some other type of weapon, then we do the same thing. That's about it. So it's easier to teach, like that, conduct a seminar or some kind of crash course. Yeah, a part of the ongoing classes. Yeah.
How does Silat Sendeng relate with the art forms of like a dance, for example? Does it what kind of expression does it have? Because Silat mostly looks very much like artistic expression.
Yeah, actually, those were the days where actually Silat Sendeng, when we talk about Sendeng, it doesn't involve any type of tari, dance or whatever. It's just about strike. It's just about hitting your opponent first. That's about it. There's no artistic movement. There's no tari, the dance, nothing. It's all about strike, Sendeng. But when it came to Malaysia, during that days, those were the days where all these elders, of Silat Sendeng, and evolve, and then the old master, the founder of Silat Sendeng Malaysia, Haji Hamid, from Muar. So he matched it with the Kuntau, the Kuntau movement. So the Kuntau element will give you the tari, the artistic movement of the art. See, and the Sendeng element will give you all the strikes. Even though Kuntau has its own, striking techniques, but we are majoring in Sendeng, so we are more into Sendeng. Yeah.
But now the way the artists, they are combined together?
Yeah, combined together actually. Combined together, Kuntau and Sendeng. Whereas Kuntau is Kuntau, and Sendeng is Sendeng. Actually, it's two different arts. It's been married together. Yeah. But actually, it's a very good mix. It's a very good combination of arts. The Kuntau and the Sendeng. It gives you a very solid movement, defense and attacking. It's very solid. Yeah. So I think the elders were very brilliant actually in combining all those techniques, these styles, of art. Yeah. Normally we will explain much on that particular aspect, about the history, about the how where this Kuntau came from, where the Sendeng came from, who brought this, all the crews and everything. So actually we will explain them to our students during the class. Yeah.